Hello friends, here myself Jayasree Jadhav, Assistant Professor, Rajarshi Shahu Mahavidyalaya Autonomous Latur. In this session, we will discuss about the Oracle constraints. The constraints are nothing but the rules. Then in Oracle, what type of rules that we apply on table columns? It means when we enter some type of data, database must contain particular type of data, and to store that type of data we must declare that column with some constraints. These constraints that we discuss in our in today's session. Okay, here you may call as a Oracle constraints, as SQL constraints also. These are nothing but the special rules that are applied for the data in a table. In Oracle, there are different types of constraints. In this session, we will discuss some integrity constraints. Integrity constraints are nothing but the rules which prevents to data entry, invalid data entry. While applying the integrity constraint, some rules must be followed. In this session, we will discuss about the primary key constraint. Okay. Here, primary key constraint is also referred as the entity integrity. It indicates what integrity means, what completeness of your data. Here, when you apply a column with a primary key, it indicates what that column cannot contain a null value or an empty string or empty number. Second rule is that when you apply a column with a primary key, when you define a column with a primary key, it means that that column must contain a unique value within the entire columns of that table. When we specify a primary key constraint for a table, the database engine automatically creates a unique constraint, unique index for that, for the primary key column. Whatever you declare as a prime column, Oracle database automatically creates its index depending upon a primary key column. Okay. Here, now I am going towards the Oracle SQL, Oracle 10G SQL, and in that environment, we will discuss practically how to apply the primary key constraint. Okay. Here is our Oracle environment. Here I'm opened the SQL environment, command line environment. Here I'm connecting with particular user as a system, connect to system. Okay. Here I am connected with the database. Now here I am creating a simple table with primary key constraint. Create table emp 1 2 3 4 something emp underscore 1 2. Okay. Declare its columns as a employee number, emp number, its data type, suppose number, its size, okay. Now after declaration of a complete column, that is column name, data type and its size, then you can declare the constraint for that column. Here I am declaring the employee number as a prime column. Means here I am declaring the constraint primary key for the column employee number. It indicates what? The column must contain the unique value throughout the columns of that table and it cannot accept the null value. Then next column, suppose employee name, varchar2, its size. Here I am declaring the column employee number as a not null column. Means this column must be a mandatory column. Then next field is the salary, its data type, number, suppose Here you can apply also the check constraint also here, or you may leave it. The table is created with the two constraints, primary key constraint and not null constraint, for the column employee number and name. Okay. While inserting the records for in the table, insert into PMP12, PMP underscore 12 values. For employee number, here I am declaring a variable en. For name, n, and for salary, I am declaring as a variable yes. Okay. As the name is a character column, that's why I am enclosed the variable n in single quotation. Put the semicolon. Here, enter value for employee number, en variable, one not one supports, name, salary value, something. Here, one row created. When we repeat the same employee number for a particular table, then constraint will be violated and error will be displayed in front of you. Okay, let's try. For example, 101. Here constraint is violated, unique constraint is violated and error is displayed. Here you may clear that the constraint is identified with a error number, and each constraint is identified. Whatever constraints you apply on a table column, that constraints are identified with a particular constraint number. Here system is the user with sys underscore the constraint number is here. Okay. Now how to see the constraints in a constraint table? For that, view the Oracle constraint table. Select star from Oracle constraints. The view is Oracle constraints. Oracle constraints. Okay. User constraints, sorry, user constraints. User constraints. Here is the user constraint table. There are number of constraints applied. Okay. Number of constraints are there. That's why the screen is okay. The number of 415 rows are there. Okay. Then how to drop the constraint? Here we created the constraint for the table EMP 1 to something. To show the constraint, see the table structure. For that, use the command describe EMP underscore 1. Here, when you declare a column with employee number as a prime column, then in this structure, it will display as a not null, as well as in employee for employee name column, we are declaring the constraint as a not null. Both columns are declared with not null constraint, not null, because employee number is a prime column. That's why it contains not null value. It does not contain the null value, and it must be a unique column. And in next column, employee name, we declared a column as a not null. That's why it is showed as a not null column. Okay. Thank you. In next section, we will discuss about the other constraints. Thank you.